Welcome students, welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul, and today we have to see about the exercise 7.3 from question number 2. Okay, in the previous session we have already seen that exercise 7.2 and question number 8, and also for the exercise 7.3 question number 1. Okay, now we are moving for the question number 2 of the exercise 7.3. Okay, so let's start without wasting a time. Okay, so standard 9 and name of the chapter, that is triangles. Okay, name of the chapter, that is triangle, and from the exercise 7.3 we are moving for the question number 2. Okay, we are moving for the question number 2, that is AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC. AD is an altitude of the isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equal to AC. Show that. So first of all we have to draw the figure. ABC is an isosceles triangle, so AB is equal to the AC, and one of them AD is the altitude on the BC. Altitude, that means they form 90 degree. Okay, so first thing that we need to prove, that is, first of all we write given, that is AB is equal to the AC and AD is perpendicular to BC, and third one, that is if sides of the opposite sides of the isosceles triangle are equal, then their opposite angles are also must to be equal. So I'll name this angle as a 1 and I'll name this angle as a 2. So therefore angle 1 is equal to the angle 2. Clear? To prove, that is, here is the two things we need to prove. First thing, that is AD bisect BC. We need to prove AD bisect BC, that means BD is equal to CD. We need to prove BD equal to CD. Okay, and second thing, that is AD bisect angle A. Second thing we need to prove, that is AD bisect angle A. That means we need to prove this angle is equal to this angle. I'll name this angle as a 3 and 4. So we need to prove angle 3 is equal to the angle 4. Clear that? Now we have to move for the proof. For the proof of the triangle, okay, for proof we have to take these two triangles for the congruency. Okay, so for that, first of all I'll draw that triangles. Okay, that is ADB and ADC. Okay, in that it's given AC is equal to the AB. Second thing, that is ADB and ADC, both of them are 90 are given. Okay, and also angle 1 is equal to the angle 2 are also given, that is opposite side of the isosceles triangle are equal. Okay, so here we are see that angle side congruency rule are applied. Okay, so in triangle ADB and ADC, ADB and triangle ADC. Okay, in triangle ADB and ADC, which things we have to take, that is first of all we are taking that angle ADB is equal to the angle ADC, both of them are 90. Okay, second thing that is given, that is angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Okay, and third thing, that is AB is equal to the AC. Okay, clear? Now by the therefore by angle side congruency rule, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. Okay, so therefore by CPCT rule, what is the CPCT? That is corresponding part of the congruent triangles. Okay, corresponding part of the congruent triangles. Now in these two parts of the congruent triangle, that is first corresponding part, that is BD and CD are corresponding part of the both of the triangle, that is we are taking equal both of them, that is BD is equal to the CD, and we also take angle 3 and angle 4 are the part of the corresponding angles. Okay, part of the corresponding triangles. Okay, so therefore angle 3 is equal to 4 we also take, hence prove. Clear? Please note down first. Clear? Now we have to move for the question number 3. For the question number 3, okay, for the question number 3, that is two sides AB and BC and median AM, one of the triangle ABC, are respectively equal to the side PQ and QR and median PN of triangle PQR. Okay, here is the two triangles are given, one of them that is ABC and second one is PQR. Okay, so in this two triangle ABC and PQR there is a median, in that AM, in this AM, and in this there is a PN. Okay, so AB is equal to the PQ given, BC, AB and BC and median AM of one of the triangle ABC respectively equal to that PQ, QR. Okay, AB is equal to the PN, BC whole side are equal to the whole side with QR, and AM is equal to the PN. Okay, these three things are given equal. Okay, clear? So first of all we need to prove that two conditions are given, we have to prove. Okay, so let's start to write the given. First of all, in the given AB is equal to PQ is given, BC is equal to QR is given, AM equal to PN is given, and AM is a median of BC, therefore we also write that BM is equal to the MC. These two parts are also equal, and QN is equal to NR. Because of the PN is a median, therefore QN equal to NR. Okay, these two things are also we have to write that are equal. Okay, because of the AM and PN are both of them are median. Both of them are median. So to prove, we need to prove that is first thing, triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. Okay, and second thing we need to prove that is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, we need to prove both of the triangles that are congruent. So first of all, for the ABM and PQN, at least I need one angle between two sides. Okay, that is this angle, and in that PQR this angle. Okay, so by the proof we are writing that okay, so if that not possible, okay, if that not possible to contain these two angles, so we have to need that SSS congruency rule. Okay, there is only two congruency rules are available for the SS, that is side angle side and side. Okay, there is not any kind of the congruency rule that contain two sides. Okay, so either I'll take side angle side, or either I'll take side. Okay, so here side angle side are not proven. Okay, there is not any condition are given to take BAM or QPN to equal. Okay, so we have to move for the SSS congruency rule. So for that, here BC and QR are given equal. BC is equal to the QR. Therefore, now BC is divided into two parts, BM and MC. So BM plus MC is equal to QR is divided into two parts, QN and NR. QN plus NR. Okay. Therefore, now BM and MC are equal. That are also given in the equal. So therefore, I'll write BM plus BM is equal to QN plus QN. Okay. So therefore 2 times BM is equal to 2 times QN. So 2 are cancelled out. Therefore here we are proving that BM is equal to the QN. Okay. Here we are proving that BM means this part is equal to the QN, this part. Okay. BM is equal to MC and QN is equal to NR. For this condition we are writing it here, that is NR is equal to QN and BM equal to MC. Clear? Now we know that we are proving that BM is equal to QN. So we have seen that in triangle, in this both of triangle ABM and PQN, there is all sides are equal to each other. Okay. So in triangle ABM and triangle PQN, okay, in triangle ABM and triangle PQM, AB is equal to the PQ, that is given. Second thing, that is AM is equal to the PN, that is also given. and BM is equal to the QN, that are proved. Okay, so therefore by SSS congruency rule, triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. Therefore by CPCT rule, now by the CPCT rule, what thing we have to take that help us to prove second part? I'll take this angle to this angle, okay, by CPCT, that help me to prove second part. Okay, so by CPCT rule, I'll take and name this angle as a 1 and 2. So I'll take angle 1 equal to the angle 2. Okay, now in triangle ABC and PQR, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, the AB is equal to the PQ, that is given. Second thing, that is angle 1 is equal to angle 2, that we have proven. And third thing, BC is equal to QR, that are also given. Okay, therefore by side angle side, whole triangle ABC and whole triangle PQR are equal. Therefore by side angle side congruency rule, triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent. Therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, hence proved. Clear? Please note down first. Okay, clear? Now we have to move for the question number 4. In the question number 4, that is BE and CF are two equal altitude of triangle ABC. Using RHS congruency rule, prove that triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Okay, here they are say that we must to use RHS congruency. Okay, here triangle ABC is given. In that BE and CF are two equal altitude. BE and CF, both of the altitudes are equal. Okay, ABC, we need to prove that it's given BE is equal to the CF, both of them are altitude, and BE is perpendicular to AC and CF is also perpendicular to the AB. To prove that is AB is equal to the AC, because of the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. For that we need to prove both of the sides are equal. Okay. Okay. Clear? Now for the RHS congruency rule, we are taking proof. Okay. They said that we must use RHS congruency rule. So for the RHS congruency rule, I'll take these two triangles, both of triangle, that is BEC and CFB. Okay. That is BEC and the second one, that is CFB. Okay. Clear? In both of them, angle E and angle F, both of them are 90-90. Second thing, that is BE and CF, both of the altitude are also given as equal. And third thing, that is BC hypotenuse of the both of the triangle are must to be equal. They are common in both of sides, BC and BC. Okay, in both of them BC hypotenuse are common. Okay, so here we are seeing that RHS congruency rule, that is right angle, hypotenuse and one of the side, okay, one of the two remaining side are equal. So therefore by RHS congruency rule, both of the triangle are congruent. Now we are writing that in triangle BEC and triangle CFB. Okay, in triangle BEC and CFB, BE is equal to the CF that are given. BEC is equal to the CFB, both of them are 90, and BC are common in both of the triangle. Okay, so therefore by RHS congruency rule, triangle BEC is congruent to triangle CFB. Okay, therefore by CPCT rule, what things we have to take? We are taking that in the BEC, that is angle C. Okay, in BEC this whole angle C. Okay, and CFB, in CFB we are taking angle B. Okay, by CPCT rule, angle C and angle B are equal in both of the triangle. Now these two triangles are shown in this figure, that is that are shown in figure right here, that is this angle C and this angle whole angle B are equal. So if two angles are equal, then their opposite sides are must to be equal. Okay, by the isosceles triangle theorem, if angles opposite to the equal sides are equal, then sides are must to be equal. Okay, so by the CPCT rule, I'll take that angle C BCE, angle BCE is equal to the angle CBF. Okay. Okay. Now we are writing that sides opposite to the equal angles are equal, so therefore AB is equal to the AC, hence proved. Okay, clear? Please note down first. Now we have to move for the question number 5, last question of this exercise. Okay. That are in the question that given ABC in isosceles triangle which AB is equal to AC. Draw AP perpendicular to BC, show that angle B is equal to C. Isosceles triangle given, that is AB is equal to the AC, isosceles triangle are given. Now AD is drawn perpendicularly to the BC. Now we need to say that, we have to say that angle B is equal to angle C. We have to prove that angle B is equal to angle C. Okay, these two angles they had to prove. Okay, so I'll give this name, these angles as angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, so given that is AB is equal to AC is given, and AD is perpendicular to BC are also given. To prove that is angle 1 is equal to the angle 2, then prove in triangle ADB and triangle ADC. Okay, in triangle ADB and ADC, in both of them angle ADB and angle ADC are 90. AB is equal to AC are given, and AD both of them are common. Okay, AD both of them are common. So by the RHS congruency rule, that is 90 right angle, their opposite side, that means hypotenuse, right angle, hypotenuse and one side of the triangle are equal. So by the RHS congruency rule, this both of triangle are congruent. So we are writing that AB is equal to the AC that are given. Second thing, that is angle ADB is equal to the angle ADC, both of them are 90 degree, and AD in both of them are common. Okay, so this question also by the RHS congruency rule. Okay, therefore by RHS congruency rule, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. Therefore, by CPCT rule, we are taking that this angle and this angle are equal, corresponding part of the triangle are equal. So therefore angle 1 is equal to angle 2, hence proved. Clear? Clear? Please note down the first. So students, I hope you are to enjoy this class. Okay. From the next class or next session, we are moving for the exercise 7.4. Okay. So here we are as exercise 7.3 are completed. Okay. So I hope you are to enjoy all of these sums and you have to clear all that sums, okay, of the exercise 7.1, 2 and 3. Okay. Clear? So till then, goodbye and stay blessed.